What's up? So, I gotta be quick. I have a date with this chick, so I can only make about a 15-minute. But anyways, today I want to talk about uh, Generation X. Right? I'm Generation X, born in '72, and to these millennials and whatever, they don't understand why we are the way we are. And so I'm gonna throw it out there. Maybe people don't care. It doesn't matter. I'm just talking out my ass anyways. But you gotta understand, these boomers, that's what they call themselves now. They used to call themselves the me generation because they were selfish. They were the selfish generation, you know? So they called themselves the me generation. And later on, they realized that they were basically calling themselves an asshole. So they changed it to baby boomers, which became the boomers. Now, these fucking people, man, they were fucking idiots, all right? They were all born into wealth and privilege. I'm talking about white boomers, you know. And they're like the first generation to really be pushed to go to college, you know, because everybody's always trying to be like the rich guy, you know. Everybody wants to be a fucking, you know, the hoity-toity country club fucking rich ass motherfucker out there. It's always been like that. So because those Ivy Leagues have existed and all the rich people have sent their kids to these Ivy League colleges to get an education, and then they go on and, you know, they inherit their parents' money or whatever. It looks like it all comes out of the fucking Ivy League colleges. So there was an explosion in the fucking B generation to go to college, become a doctor, become a lawyer, become an engineer, or whatever. You know, just don't work in a fucking factory like your old man. You know. So all these people got pushed to go to college, and it's the first generation, so they're hicks. You know, bunch of fucking hillbillies and fucking, you know, farmers and fucking dumbasses. You know. Plus, they're pussies. They didn't want to go to the Vietnam War, so they fucking joined. They went to college because that was an exemption. When you go to college, that's where all these political activists are. You know, they're trying to rope them into their fucking bullshit. Telling these women about fucking, no, men, you know, hate men and all this fucking bullshit. The blacks are, you know, the black people really was discriminated against. And you got all these crybaby groups fucking just going at it. You know, spitting out their propaganda to sell these young kids on why they should be feminists, or why they should be civil rights activists, or why they should be, I don't know what the fuck else it was. A lot of them were just drug addicts, you know, counterculture fucking idiots. They hated Nixon for whatever reason. He was actually a really good president economically. But, you know, they just got pushed to be hateful, you know. And they bought into it. So, these boomers, these fucking me generation assholes, they were all about like forming into groups and having a cause, you know. God, it's fucking annoying. Every fucking week it was something else, you know. I mean, we're like fucking 8-year-old fucking kids hearing about how we're gonna save the fucking whales and shit, you know. Fuck, I hate whales to this day. I wish they'd have killed them fucking things off. You know, I hate fucking whales. Because I listened to that shit for like 15 fucking years. Oh, save the whales. Oh, we gotta save the whales. Why the fuck I gotta save a fucking whale? What the fuck do I care about a fucking whale? You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking a fucking whale's gonna be eating the fucking fish I like. Fuck that whale, you know? Kill him. I don't give a fuck. Where can I buy some whale oil, you know? Is it cheap? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck about no fucking whale. I'm tired of hearing about it. You know? But it was always something like that. We're gonna save the fucking whales. Oh, the ozone layer's fucking got a hole in it. We're all gonna die of radiation. Or nuclear waste. Or don't use plastic. Or fucking, they're always trying to tell us to grow our fucking hair long. You know, like they did. You know, like I wanna look like a fag or something, you know? So, it was just a non-stop attack, man, by these fucking me generation assholes trying to get us to fucking believe their fucking bullshit. And in the 80s, oh, they hate rich people. They all became fucking yuppies and driving Mercedes Benzes and and BMWs and fucking shit like that. Then now they're hypocrites because in the 1970s they hated the rich guy. They hated Richard Nixon. Now it's the 1980s and they all want a fucking big ass McMansion and a fucking European sedan, and they're all dressing fucking fancy, and they done went through the fucking weed and the fucking acid in the 60s to the fucking cocaine in the 70s and early 80s, and now it's time to grow the fuck up and be rich. And they're greedy, they're selfish fucking people. So they threw their fucking kids in daycare, and that resulted in fucking an entire generation of fucking kids being neglected, So it just didn't stop, And then they started getting to be in their 40s and 50s, and then now everybody's got to eat healthy because they want to eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers have been eating fucking McDonald's cheeseburgers and pizza and shit their whole fucking life. But now that they're turning 40s and 50s, now they want to clean up their fucking health and fucking start eating fucking asparagus and motherfucking, carrots and shit. So now they're trying to force us to eat fucking asparagus and carrots and shit. It's just, it's in psychology, it's called transference, and it's the act of projecting yourself onto other people. These me generation assholes are the worst at projecting themselves on other fucking people, like especially their own kids. So that's why you see with the Generation X movement, we don't give a fuck. Oh, we need to care about Ethiopians dying of hunger? Fuck them. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm tired of hearing this shit. I'm tired of hearing what I'm supposed to fucking care about. I never got to be a kid because I had to fucking listen to this fucking crap all the fucking time, Politics and fucking environmental fucking movements, fucking river in Cleveland catching on fire. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck, That's why we became punk rock. We started wearing fucking, some people went satanic, some people went fucking neo-Nazi, some people, I was a skater, and I hung around a lot of punk rock people. I never really fully committed to anything like that, but that's the people I ran with, industrial music and shit. And, with the fucking me generation, it was all peace, love, smoke dope bullshit. With us, it was fucking hate, violence, because we saw the hypocrisy in our parents. And that's why the X Generation X is the way we are. We don't give a fuck. Oh, like Donald Trump right now talking all this shit. I love it. It's hilarious. He got all them fucking Canadians up there fucking all pissed off and shit. It's funny. But we don't take nothing serious. We don't give a fuck. And we did have it. I wouldn't say we had it rough. I think a lot of Generation X fucking people, they compare our childhood to these kids' childhood. But we didn't have it rough, man. I mean, I walk like 2 blocks in the snow. You know what I'm saying? The human beings have been walking on this earth in the fucking snow for thousands of years. It ain't nothing new. Like, big fucking deal. Yeah, people got it easier now, They make these little kids wear bicycle helmets and walk them around with fucking leashes and shit. Everything's bubble wrapped and fucking all the major sports are all pussy leagues now and shit. So, yeah, the fucking busybody women fucking got their way, So, yeah, that's just it. That's my little bit on fucking Generation X. We did for ourselves because as a kid in the Generation X movement or whatever the hell it is, basically one of two things happened. Either your fucking parents stuck you in some daycare where you were in there with like 35 other fucking kids and one teacher, and you basically just sat around like you're in prison waiting for your fucking life to fucking go back to normal, or Your parents didn't exist. You know, I saw my parents. Shit, my parents a half hour a day. That's about it. You know, we didn't talk about school or what I had going on in life or anything like that. I'd bring paperwork home, throw it on the fucking table, grab something to eat, go to my room. My dad, my dad would get off work and he'd drive out to his buddy's house in the country and fucking smoke dope and drink all day. My mom, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, before I even got home from school, she'd fucking be gone, going to work at her waitress job, and then she'd stay up all night fucking her coworkers and shit. So I had the house to myself. I didn't I had my little brother there, but he was 7 years younger than me. I looked out for him, made sure the bullies didn't pick on him and shit like that. I pretty much raised him, but and my parents they were too busy living their own lives, and it was pretty common. I was lucky. I didn't think I was at the time, but I wasn't stuck in no motherfucking daycare center, Just because you got a babysitter for your kid doesn't mean it's being raised right, Parenting is about educating, I disagree with this fucking mentality people have nowadays where, you know, I've seen kids my last girlfriend, her fucking daughter was always bossing her around. She tried to boss me around. I let the little girl know real quick, bitch, no. I ain't taking my orders from no fucking 11-year-old little fucking girl, man. Fuck you, Especially when it's gonna wind up a fucking tweaker like her fucking dad. Just fuck her. But these fucking parents are just, oh, they're precious little babies, Man, fuck that kid. That was my attitude with my own kids too. Like, they were my responsibility. They were my responsibility to raise, and I made sure I did it right. I wasn't their best friend. Shit. My kids still don't talk to me. It's been 10 years. But my daughter fucking went to college. My daughter fucking graduated with honors. My daughter fucking played in a Broadway musical. My daughter went to fucking South Korea because of that fucking violin. Because I paid her ass to practice that shit every day. I made her if she didn't fucking practice her violin, she didn't go out and play with her friends. The work comes first, play comes second. That's why you got all these fucking drug addicts fucking running the streets now. Because their parents let them do whatever the fuck they wanted when they were kids, and they grew up thinking that's how life was supposed to be. But I didn't pull that shit. My kids? No. You're gonna fucking practice that violin. You wanna get money? You wanna get paid? You wanna go to fucking movies with your friends? You're gonna earn that fucking money. So they're gonna learn about earning their fucking money. They're gonna learn about saving it. They're gonna learn about spending it. They're gonna learn how to get good at something over the long term. They're gonna gain confidence in themselves. They're gonna believe in themselves that they can do things because they practiced that fucking violin and they've seen how it paid off over time. Because they were taught to put their responsibilities first before they go have fun. All these fucking things come from being a parent. If you know what the fuck you're doing, a lot of it, 90% is role modeling, If I sat there and smoked crack in front of them, shit, they'd be fucking drug addict whores right now. I never drank, never smoked, never did drugs, nothing. Didn't fucking go to fucking parties, none of that. I taught my children this is the life I want you to live. So I don't know. It's hard to explain. I see a lot of these fucking idiots in fucking my generation, and they're fucking up their kids. That's why you see all these fags and shit, fucking drug addicts. Nobody knows how to be a parent no more. Luckily, I had my grandma and my grandpa. So I pulled from them. That's where I pulled. I taught my kids about what it was like from Generation X. I skipped over the me generation movement. I skipped over the counterculture, drug hippie shit, and all that. And I pulled out old school greatest generation parenting. That's what worked for me. But I gotta go meet this chick for brunch. You guys have a good one. And, my policy was, it's not a parent's job to love your children. It's your job to prepare them for a life as an adult. You know, if you don't prepare your children for life as an adult, they're going to be unprepared. It sounds simple, but a lot of lost people out there, you know, living in trap houses, women selling their bodies, dudes stealing, because nobody taught them. Nobody fucking bothered to spend any time with them, you know. The fucking me generation assholes fucking treated their children like a fucking pet dog, you know. Dropped them off at the kennel, chasing their money, living their fucking selfish life. Going around nagging and bitching at other people, fucking join their political cause and shit. And the number one thing they could have done to make a difference in this world, make it a better place, was spend time with their own fucking children, and they didn't do it. So, that's that. I'll talk to you later.